Live from Nationals Park in Washington, D.C. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Washington Nationals. We'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the hill, Andrew Alvarez. What do you have on him, Singy?
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
All right, ready to get underway. TJ Friedl now at the plate.
Number 29, TJ Friedl.
And we're off and rolling here in D.C. That clips a corner. And that drops in for a strike. In the air to left center. Cruz on his way over. He's got it. And there's one down.
Batting second, shortstop.
Here's the lineup for the Reds. This team collectively, Chris, the bat-to-ball skills are outstanding. They lead the league in total hits coming in.
Yeah, Boog, I wouldn't want to be a pitcher who's got to face this lineup. I mean, every spot in the order, dangerous. Really professional hitters that walk to the dish. I mean, they just don't give away at bats. Ton of contact. You know, these fielders behind this pitcher, they better be on their toes because the ball is going to be in play a whole lot.
Yeah, when the ball is in play, at least from an offensive perspective, eventually something good can happen. Just getting going here in our nation's capital. Here's a 1-1. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike two. Lifted in the air, right center field. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Sal Stewart getting ready to hit.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Two down, nobody on. That one catches the zone, and the count even 1-1.
That's ball 2.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Garcia has a beat on it, and that'll do it. Now it'll be Washington's turn. It's a scoreless ball game. This is Washington Nationals baseball on the show Mid-Atlantic. back in Washington, D.C. On the mound for the Reds, Andrew Abbott. What do we have on him?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. One up, one down. Take a look at the lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. I always talk about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
CJ Abrams, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Wood leads off first with one away. Runner. Here goes the runner. And a foul ball. This one in the air, center field. Friedl under it. Two away now. And for now, the home run streak takes a pause. A lot of game left, though.
Catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
Hey! Ball. One-two, bottom of the first. The pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. One and two here. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Base hit. Makes the turn at second. Heads for third. And that'll put runners at the corners with two away.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
And now up for Washington, Brady House. Fouls away the first offering. Runners on first and third, two away here in the second game of the series. The other way, and that's a fair ball. The run comes across and the Nats score first. It's 1-0. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But
this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Leaping, and it's gone. He hammers one out to center. His 9th homer of the year, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 4-0.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So 2 down. Nasim Nunez digging in for the Nationals. Homered last night. Added another hit as well.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. But the Nationals strike for 3, all coming via this 3-run homer. We go on to inning number 2. You're watching Nationals baseball on the show Mid-Atlantic. Back here in Nationals Park, Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Up now, the league leader in home runs. Every swing looks like a rocket launch.
Yeah, pitchers know what's coming. If they miss their spot, they're going to be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Not just far, but loud singing. Everything seems to jump off his bat.
Yeah, Boog, when he connects, the ballpark turns into a souvenir shop. That home run total just keeps on climbing. What did Eric Young used to say? Souvenir City. Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Started after the 1-2 pitch, appeal to first, did not go. Just misses. That pitch is out. And now 3-2. That to right. Weimer on the move. And there's one down. That was a great run to make the catch, Singy. We got to take another look at it with StatCast.
Yeah, he saw it perfectly off the bat. Reactions were excellent. Took a very direct route to the ball, and more than 100 feet later, he ran it down. I just love seeing that.
Hey!
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting 6th, the designated hitter, Nathaniel Lowe.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Entered the day with the best batting average in the National League.
Hey!
Step off throw to first, and he's back in on a dive.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some.
Runner takes off. Yeah. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive on the base pass like this, but it's still early in this one. This kind of tells me they're going to try to tackle this one run at a time instead of waiting back for a big 3-run homer.
One out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. That one missed.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
In the air to left center. Cruz gets under it. Takes it in for the out.
Batting 7, catcher Jose Trevino.
Ahí.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Man at second. Stays alive. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Man on second, 2 down. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
Now a pop-up on the infield. And that'll do it. Reds leave one. They're down 4-0. Back in Washington, D.C., we head to the bottom of the second. Joey Weimer digging in for the Nationals. Weimer went deep in his most recent game. Hard hit right side to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting 9, center fielder Daylin Cruz.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that turns the lineup over.
Up next for the Nationals.
Now, Daylin Lile. 0 for 1 so far. Check swing, and he went 0-1. Foul ball.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Carrying well. And it is out of here. The 2-run shot, and they add on. It's 6-0.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
This one in the air. Suarez. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 down, bases empty. Here's CJ Abrams now. He's 0 for 1. That one ripped, but foul. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball. The 1-1. Just missed. Two down, nobody on. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Two now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Goes down looking. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run homer. It's now a 6-0 ball game. New inning getting started. In now for the Reds, Noelvi Marte.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
That one in there across the letters.
Those are the pitches that make you wonder if this offense is being too patient with their approach. Lots of fastballs in for strikes, not even a swing. They're more than capable of making contact with those pitches, so they need to let it fly.
The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. That one missed. Struck him out looking.
Batting ninth, second baseman Matt McLain.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. McLain matched a homer in his last game. Strike 2.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. TJ Friedl will hit next.
Hey!
Fastball for a strike. Out towards right center field. Cruz on the move to the alley. And that is that. So they go quietly there. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Nationals 6 and the Reds nothing. This is Washington Nationals baseball on the show Mid-Atlantic. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
Keibert Ruiz.
Uptown swing like New Jack up top. High heel got you with a view at. Always on topic. You be where the news at. Center of the conversation like timepiece. I mean, dime piece. Think I'm losing my mind. Peace. Love how you love your zeal.
Abbott back to work. That's in there. That's strike 1.
You know, these Nationals doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Suarez throw to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Brady House.
Brady House digs in now. He doubled home a run in his first AB.
And you know we're living in the launch angle era, but today feels like we're being treated to a throwback performance, talking about those ground ball numbers in this one.
Foul ball there. And now the 0-1. In the air, right field. Marte drifts towards it, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Nationals, second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Popped in the air, left field. And that will end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to inning number 4. It's the Nationals 6 and the Reds nothing. Back here in Nationals Park, let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season.
My crew is on top, nothing can stop us. Me and my homies rolling on the block. We saw some on our jocks, drop top Benzo, sitting on Lorenzo's. European kid, looking real fresh, yo. Roll down the window. What's up, baby? My name's...
Well, these Reds, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Fastball for a strike. Next offering misses, and the count is filled up. That one misses,
No, that's a ball.
so a
Take your
leadoff
break.
walk. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look.
First baseman, Sal Stewart.
And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. That one ripped left field. That's back there. Tattooed and gone. His 12th of the season, and they're on the scoreboard.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
One down. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball one.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
This one in the air center field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for Cincinnati, left fielder Spencer Steer.
Ball. Aye.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. In the air to left center. Cruz under it. And that's the 3rd out. One for the Reds on the homer. On now to the bottom of the 4th. You're watching Nationals baseball on the show Mid-Atlantic.
When we're in the place, we don't hold back, we're right in your face. We can't lose, we take your first play.
Back in Washington, D.C. It's that time of the season. Let's check out some notable trade candidates. And first offering is fouled off. That one pushed foul. Swings and misses, and one gone.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Right fielder Joey Weimer.
Ball one, no strikes. And there's a foul ball. Here's a 1-1. On the ground to the left. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Up next for the Nationals,
So man aboard, Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And there's 2 away. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Designated hitter, Daylin Lile.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
The 0-1. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. The tag, and he's out at second. And that ends the inning. Nationals go quietly. They lead it, though, 6-1. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Nathaniel Lowe.
You need, can't sleep, but I dream. It's a must. You see, eyes wide open. I see, had a vision, had a dream. Eyes wide open. I see. Hey, hey. I had a vision. We was on top.
And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. Bullpen activity starting up now. Mitchell Parker, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. And that misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Nope, that's a ball.
Just off the outside edge.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Down the inside corner for a strike. Rips that one to right. Weimer takes it in for the out. 1 down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Jose Trevino.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. The Nats leading by 5, and we're at the top of the 5th. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Hit him.
Up next for Cincinnati, right fielder
Noelvi Marte, the next to hit. Struck out looking at his first at bat.
Hey!
The 0-1. And there's a strike. The 0-2. Struck him out swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Andrew Alvarez out of the game, And a pretty good outing for him as he leaves with a nice lead. New pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching.
Pitching change here, Mitchell Parker.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Up next for Cincinnati, second baseman Matt McLain.
Oh, and an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Strike two.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
Out towards right center field. Cruz on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. So a strong showing there from the Nats bullpen. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Nationals 6 and the Reds 1. This is Washington Nationals baseball on the show Mid-Atlantic. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Well, these Nats doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Off the plate, ball one.
Now a fly ball to right center. Marte on the move to the gap. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And there's one away.
Up next for the Nationals, left fielder James Wood.
Nice grab. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Nationals, shortstop CJ.
Here's CJ Abrams to hit.
Hey!
And that's
Whoa,
downstairs.
that's
And 1-1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. Right through there for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Friedl moving under this one. And that's the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 5. It's the Nationals 6 and the Reds 1. Back at the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. TJ Friedl
Leading
getting
off
ready
for
to hit.
Cincinnati, center fielder TJ Friedl.
Out towards right center field. Cruz should have this one. And there's one away.
Up next for Cincinnati, shortstop Elly De La Cruz.
Inside corner for a strike. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Cole Henry, the young right-hander, up and throwing.
Ball.
Parker, a 6'4" lefty, making his 30th appearance of the year. And he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in New Mexico. Right through there for a strike. The Nationals leading by 5, and we're the top half of the 6th. High fly ball, right field. Weimer under it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for Cincinnati, first baseman Sal Stewart.
So digging in, Sal Stewart. He's already homered here in this one.
Hey!
Two down, nobody on. Fastball for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
This one in the air, center field. Cruz settles under it. And that is that. Nobody left for Cincinnati. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1.
Now pitching for Cincinnati.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Sam Moll.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Leading off for Washington, catcher Keibert Ruiz.
Fouled off left side. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Got him. One gone here.
Up next for the Nationals, third baseman Brady House.
Hey!
And that drops in for a strike. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
And now it's Luis Garcia. He's already homered in this game. House over at first with one away. Check swing called strike, and it's 0-2. Got him swinging.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. And they'll do it again. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. House around third. Relay throw home. He'll score easily. It's 7-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
Man at second here with 2 away. Joey Weimer digging in for the Nationals. 1 for 2. On the ground. And that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 8-1.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Yeah!
The Nats up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And the 0-2. This to third. Suarez throw to first in time. And that is the inning. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 6 full. It's the Nationals 8 and the Reds 1. You're watching Nationals baseball on the show Mid-Atlantic. Back here in Nationals Park, Eugenio Suarez up now. WAR doesn't lie, and this guy's value shows up everywhere, including on this graphic.
Yeah, Boog, he affects every phase of the game. You got to have a guy like this on your roster.
It's more than the box score. He shifts the momentum.
Yeah, and that's what makes him elite. Never know when his impact will show up, but it always does.
A little bit low. Ball 1. So the call stands. Still 1 challenge left for them. Ball to strike. The pitch. Gets him to chase after that one.
That's ball 2.
Pitch
Ball
misses, and it's 3-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Goes down looking for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Hey!
The Reds with a lot of ground to make up here in the top half of inning number 7. In the air to left center. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Lowe in the box again, takes a strike.
Yep, that ball went out. Ball, that's low.
And he swings through that one.
That's
3-2
ball
now.
3.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
No, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Lowe leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That's to third. House. That is the inning. So 1 left for Cincinnati. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Back in Washington, D.C., they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
And it looks like he wants to go through the signs again.
Now pitching for Cincinnati.
Brock Burke
number
will take
49.
over here.
Brock
He
Burke.
last pitched 2 days ago. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Fights it off. He'll see another. Going 2 now. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Up next for the Nationals, left fielder, James Wood.
Aye.
Pitch is in there. And it's 0-2. Just missed.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
And there's a hit. And a man aboard.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Abrams, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Strike 2. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Throws to first in time.
Up next for the Nationals, catcher Keibert Ruiz.
Oh, he hit him.
Yep, I got him.
And that
Take
got him
your
pretty
bait.
flush.
Up next for the Nationals, third
So
baseman,
2 on with 2
Brady
away.
House.
Here's the third baseman, Brady House.
Ball 1. Hey!
Two on, 2 outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So the Nats leave a pair, and it remains an 8-1 game.
Every time that I said it, boy, I'm going out a legend. I've been working 24/7. They ain't give me nothing easy, so I had to go and get it. I'm a legend. They gon' try to act like we ain't had it. They can't overlook the way we made it happen, so I'm going out a legend.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th.
Number
Cole Henry.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
Leading off for the Reds, right fielder Noelvi Marte.
Ball inside.
Close,
Nope.
but called a ball. Ball 2.
Ball
just
back
missed.
outside.
There's a strike. Swing, and he breaks his bat. One away.
Up next for Cincinnati, second baseman Matt McLain.
Ball, that's out.
And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. No challenges left for them now.
Yeah! Ball 2.
The Reds with a lot of ground to make up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fastball is
Outside, that's a ball.
outside. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
TJ
Close
Friedl.
pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
Friedl in
That's a
now.
ball.
Takes ball 1 off the plate. Ripped, but it curls foul.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
And a 1-1.
That's a ball.
Runner on the go. Pitch is
Ball.
low.
Down.
No throw. He's in there safely.
Easy swipe a second right there with no throw down. It looks like they're very focused on this hitter at the plate. I'm not sure if that'll be defensive indifference or a stolen base, but here's a chance to drive in a run.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Up next for Cincinnati, shortstop Elly De La Cruz.
That one
Inside
misses. Ball 1. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Double steal. That's in for a strike. No throw. Double steal. They're both safe. Two on, 1 out. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's 2 down.
Well, that's a frustrating at bat right there. Big opportunity and just missed it. I know he wanted to do some damage. Next guy will have to pick him up.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Nationals pen. Cole Henry won't go any further tonight, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
The new pitcher in the game, Andre Granillo.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
And here is Sal Stewart. Foul ball. Two on, two outs. Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Here's the 0-2. Up the middle, base hit, one run is in. The throw in, safe, and the runner from second scores on the play, and it's 8-3.
Eugenio Suarez.
Ball one.
The 1-0. And a foul ball.
No. Inside.
Stewart, the runner at first with two gone. There's the strike, 95 of that one. Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Nationals 8 and the Reds 3. This is Washington Nationals baseball on the show Mid-Atlantic. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tony Santillan.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Digging in, Luis Garcia.
Second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Ball.
Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Next pitch is outside.
Out.
And that one finds its way through. And out to a board. Next to hit for the Nats, Joey Weimer.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Nationals, center fielder, Daylin Lile.
Ball.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Aye.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Glove flip to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. Through 8 full. It's the Nationals 8 and the Reds 3. Last chance coming up for the Reds.
No pain, no gain, no doubt. Work it out, 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 work it. Take the risk, watch the shift. Keep your eye on him. Take the shot.
Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Clayton Beeter.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Steer leading things off and takes a strike.
Ball, that's out.
Beeter in his second season, 27 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2020. That one's in there. That's strike 2. Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Nathaniel Lowe.
That misses. Ball 1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
And
That's
another
ball
ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Hey!
That one lifted to left. Wood drifts towards it. 2 down.
Up next for Cincinnati, catcher Jose Trevino.
Reds down to their final out. Jose Trevino will hit next.
Hey!
In the air, right field. Weimer on the move. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Nationals even this series up at a game apiece.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
it a minute, but we can't keep the time. I can't